I like to fly away. Zoom, 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 zoom. I like to fly away. Zoom, zoom, zoom. What's popping, y'all? What's popping, y'all? What's popping, y'all? It's a late night, but y'all ain't going to sleep any fucking way. Let's be real. Y'all probably up playing with your goddamn selves. Yeah, I said it. Probably up playing with yourself. Stop. Get your hand out your pants. We got a lot going on while everybody is sleeping. Welcome to Rome's Rebellion. Thank you all for coming in this late. I know it is a late night. Sabby was on for like 3 hours, and I was like, I can't delay another show. So please like, share, and subscribe. It's gonna be a great show, just like any other. What's my picture? Is my picture creepy? All right. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. How are y'all doing tonight? I know y'all wondering, like, y'all see the description, like, why is you going at the Scott Ritter? And I figure I'll get this shit over with first. Because Scott Ritter has been on X, Twitter, whatever you guys want to call it, and he has been behaving like a cracker. He has been behaving like an old white man, and I just can't stand to see it, and I won't stand for it, especially seeing him talking down on minorities, telling people what to do, what not to say, how to resist and how not. And you was a part of the American military. You have no right to tell people how to resist. You have no right to say Iran should do this or that. You have no right. You are a part of the imperialist machine, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And it just, we had him on the show a couple of times. It's heartbreaking. What up, Nick? Is it even night? No, not anymore. Yeah, he has been on RBN. He has been on Sabby Show. He has been talking to Nick. You know, I even talked to him one time in one of these interviews and whatnot. And I just don't like to see what I am seeing. I know a lot of people saying that he was on Danny's show today, talking about their exchange on Twitter and whatnot, and what he was saying. But this is, I wasn't even talking about that. Like, y'all just brought that to my attention. I wasn't even talking about that. I'm about to share my screen with you guys. Let me see if I can get to this so we can hurry up and move on with the next thing. And I know a lot of people saying, oh, well, he explained himself, but that shit don't make it no better, because what I am seeing on here, what he just said earlier today. Okay, here it go. Seriously, I have no idea why anyone would want to live in the United States. If you hate life and humanity, I get it. Otherwise, I really don't. There is zero joy to be had in this country. Even the veneer is not shiny anymore. Was it ever? Question mark. Excuse me. I swear to you, this is not me trolling. The supposed magic of America is completely lost in me. It is depressing. And 100% of the people are anxious, depressed, dissociated from themselves. Here go Nick. America is super mad. The reason why you can't exist without being on antidepressants. That's facts. And here's Scott Ritter. Then leave. Love life and humanity. In the in America is full of life and humanity. You don't have you don't have to journey far to find it. The journey made it easier when you surround yourself with similarly, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that, inclined individuals. If you find no joy in America, then the problem is you, not America. So leave. Go back where you came from. We don't want you. We don't need you. Now, who does that sound like? Where have I heard this before? Where have I heard this before? You telling people to leave? And hold on. First of all, the nigga ain't even from here. I don't think he in America. I think a couple people saying that he's in Mexico, I believe. Motherfucker ain't even from here. But to tell people to leave when they are voicing their complaints about America, that's just the whitest that you can get. That's the most crackerish shit that I can ever hear, especially when you call yourself educated and you come over here and you talk to the people on the left. We give you these platforms. We share our platform with you, and this is how you behave to minorities, telling them to leave. There's no, there's love to find there. Where's the love? Where's the humanity? We are in multiple genocides right now. We are spreading genocides all across this world. Planning on going to war with China, Iran, so on and so on. We are in a trade war right now. Where's the prosperity? Where's the love? Where's the humanity, Scott? And this is what I'm saying. He's behaving like a cracker. And I don't say that to all white people. I don't say that about all white people, just white people who are willing to use the system to shut you up or beat down on you. That is a fucking cracker. To tell a minority, if you don't like it, leave. I heard that all my life. Every time I voice my complaints about America, white people be the one, well, if you don't like it, leave. Or go back to Africa, right? It's the same exact shit. It's the same exact shit. I wasn't even thinking about what he was talking about on that show, because honestly, I really don't even give a fuck. Because this ain't the first time I seen him saying some shit to another minority like that. This ain't the first fucking time. I'm just like, you know what? I'm kind of getting tired of it. And I don't think he have a space here on RBN anymore. You know, I ain't saying I'm flexing power or anything like that. Nick can do what he want. Of course, Sabby, JB can do what he want. But as far as me, I don't want nothing to do with you at all. You know, because, hold on. I'm not even done with this. Jason called him out. Scott, America is verifiably imperialist disaster on every front. It has met on the standard set in the Declaration of Independence to either be altered or abolished. America is destructive of every end, including life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And he said, you expect to win votes running on this platform. Nigga, what? Who does this sound like? Sound like the regular fucking liberal-minded American. Oh, you're not going to win people over. What? You talking to people who has built fucking platforms. Who has built platforms and has done lots of fucking work. Jason Carr does great work with the Green Party. Great work with the Green Party. Great work with Dr. Jill Stein. Shout out to Jason Carr. But to say you expect to win voters running on this platform? Yes. Yes, motherfucker. Because guess what? The majority of Americans agree with us. 60% of them niggas is living paycheck to paycheck. They live in paycheck to paycheck. A lot of Americans agree with us because of the fact that they don't even vote. The majority, the voting bloc is independents and non-voters. They agree with us. They just don't hear us because we have people like this in our way. We have the David Pacmans, the Kyle Kalinskis, the Scott Ritters, all these people in our way before we can actually get to the people to teach them, to reach them, to get them the platform. Fuck yes, we can win votes with this strategy because the majority of Americans don't like what the fuck is going on right now. Actually, the majority of Americans are turning on not only America and the American dream, but Israel itself. This is the first time in history, where Israel is looked on unfavorably in America and to Americans, American citizens. It was another one. Let me go on his page because I know he retweeted it. Because he said, I'm not even from here. He's like, I'm not even from here. I don't stay in America. I stay in the Americas, but I don't stay in the US. Then he said, oh, well, stay. Hold on, man. Let me find this shit. I should have had this shit set up. And anybody educated in America should know, especially a man that was a part of the military-industrial complex himself, he should know what we are doing on these fronts. He should know that we have more military bases around the world. He should know that the American Iron Fist is as strong as it ever been, especially with all that's going on. We are trying to bully these fucking these other countries into submission. This nigga said, "Well, leave." Okay, here we go. Here we go. You say, I'm in Mexico. I love quesadillas. Hold on. Scott said, then stay and shut up about my country. Nigga, what country? You don't own nothing. You don't have no country. Our country is ran by another foreign country. Our politicians is ran by another foreign country in the Middle East at that. What country do you have? What democracy do you have? What the fuck is you talking about, Scott? Nobody has to shut up about America because America don't shut up about any other fucking country. When they want to fucking go and invade and kill and rape, they do it. So no, nobody has to shut up about America until America get the fuck on, until America, get rid of these bases out of these countries, until America stop trying to overthrow every socialist country around this goddamn around this globe, until America get their fucking nose out of everybody's assholes. Nobody has to shut the fuck up about America. America is the motherfuckers who need to shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas too proud. Y'all too proud for a shithole country where you don't have any health care. We don't have any schools. You're too proud for a country who don't give a fuck about you. You're too proud for a country who's poor. A third world country. Scott, America is a developing nation. We're still developing. Nobody has to shut the fuck up about that. But when you take it too far from these motherfuckers, they go back to their default. You start to see the truth on these people. They go back to default. He's starting to go back to his racist ways he had when he first joined the military. Because you're not telling me Scott Ritter didn't have racist intent when he joined the fucking military. So he's going back to default. I guess he didn't make enough money over here on the left, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but what I seen when he was over here talking to us is a whole fucking 180 from what he is saying on Twitter. And Scott, if you see this, you want to come out, you want to come on the show, come on the show. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. How you're at, we can talk about your actions in the way that you are talking to minorities, that more than likely that your country, when you was in the military industrial complex, had fucked over. You talking to the same natives and the same citizens that you and your fucking military fucked over and telling them to fucking stay or leave. You don't have no authority over that. Who the fuck are you? Didn't your ass just get locked up because they thought you was espionage? The same country you telling people to shut the fuck up about, they locked your ass up because you talked to people in Russia. They held your ass hostage. The same fucking country. That's your country that you wanted to stop talking about. You don't get those credentials by being nice. Hell no, you get them from killing brown people. Baker, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If anybody wants to donate, please donate to Tour for the Poor, Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal on Holy Round 6, Venmo, Tour for the Poor. I'm thinking in a couple of days, me and Fred Hampton still on the talks about where we're going to host this stuff right now. But I want to do something because I haven't did anything when I got out, since I got out of jail. So I'm thinking about doing a pizza party for the homeless shelter out there on the east side of Detroit. If you can help me out, we're trying to raise $500. That would be all that we need for the pizza, the water, napkins, gas, and, you know, to help people pass out the stuff. But right now we're trying to raise $500 so we can go out tomorrow, either tomorrow or the day after. We have updates on Twitter for you guys, Revolutionary Blackout, and on my page, Run from 6 Mile. Everything that we had spent, all the receipts, you know, pictures of us handing it out, and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, thank you for that $10. I appreciate that. Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, I'm tripping. Oh no.
Death to America.
And this is why we need to re-educate. Not only, you know, people around us, regular everyday Joes. We need to re-educate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. And I have no problem with you being in the military, man. I have no problem with your ex-military background at all. Because I can use people that was in the military. I can, you know, get ideas and, you know, how to move better. But if this is your attitude towards regular people who express their anger towards the imperialism, then I can't do anything with you. If you're going to get upset about people who are victims to capitalism, then I can't do anything with you. Now, thank you, Devin. Yes, thank you for that $10, Devin. Yes, he has been, Scott Ritter has been very ignorant lately. Yes. And somebody need to call him out on his shit, because what the fuck is you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You telling immigrants and people of color to leave because you don't like what they saying about your racist, rapist, imperialist, capitalist, suicidal, homicidal shithole of a country. If you don't like what we got to say, then change the goddamn system. Don't sit here and fucking, oh, we'll leave. Nigga, no. We're not doing it. Jeremy, thanks for the $10 for the pizza party. We're not doing that. We don't leave. We make things better. Only cowards leave. If you was to fucking leave, if we was to all just leave right now, you know how many people we are leaving behind? You know how many people we are leaving uneducated, not ready to take on this system? They don't even know that the system even hates them. We don't leave. We don't run. Because when you leave and you run, you leave people behind. You leave people behind. That's a coward's way out. And I don't blame you. If you want to leave America and you continue your fight elsewhere, then do that. But we don't leave and just give up because, oh, the fight is too fucking rough. Indubitably. That's one of my favorite words. I watch a lot of putter. I love RBN platforms. Hey, it is what it is. Thank you for that $5, Dennis. James, thank you for that. I don't know too many people backgrounds. I'm not doxing people. I don't really care too much about no shit like that. So Scott didn't have to comment on that post at all. No, I asked him, just a guy sharing his disappointment with America. Scott a year ago would agree. Thank you. This is why I don't get. This is why I don't get. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? All the shit that we was talking about, with Russia and what's going on and how, America overthrew Ukraine and this and that. This is the same country you taking up for? The same country who's ran by Israel, overthrew Ukraine, put Libya and back into slavery, destroyed Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, 3 million people dead in the Middle East over a lie. What are we talking about? It's so fucking crazy, y'all. They think we're dumb. And even if we are dumb, we can still lead a revolution. It don't take much. I just don't get it. Did y'all see the general strike in Argentina? That's been going on for a while now. They've been protesting for a couple of months now, if I believe. A lot of them lost their houses. A lot of them lost their bank accounts. I seen that. I've been keeping up with it, but I don't really care about the people of Argentina. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of fucking racist people out there. I don't have too many good experience with too many people out there in Argentina. But it is what it is. Hopefully we can get some voices from out there. If you're from Argentina, you like to come on the show. If you are you want to come in and talk about what you guys are going through, what your plans. I would love to talk to anybody, but I have yet to have a good experience from anybody from Argentina. So until that, they can suck my dick. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It just blew my mind. Palestine News Network said, "Go back to Europe, Scott." Or how the fuck are you gonna tell somebody to leave? You're not a native to this land. This is what I don't get, man. I don't get these white people who keep on telling niggas to leave. If anybody should leave, it's you guys. You're the common denominator here. You're the common denominator here. The white male should leave if it's anybody. Why the fuck are you telling immigrants to leave? Shit, them niggas pay more taxes than us. Shit, you can go to hell if I care. I don't give a fuck. Like, what the fuck is going on, y'all? I seen that shit. I was like, ain't no way, man. I'm about to let's distance ourselves. Let me call this out, and we're gonna push further. But Scott, if you want to talk, we can talk because you are behaving like a cracker, bro. You're behaving like a cracker. Like I don't endorse it at all. Stop talking about my country. No. Tell your country to stop fucking overthrowing ours. Tell your government to get their nose out of our assholes. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know. I don't know. I ain't know this. They got rid of their black population, sent them on to battle on the front lines, destroying the whole people's culture. Damn. God damn. Roger, what's your ass still up? I just saw you on Sabby show, nigga. She has been. Terrence got a new one. While you were locked down, have her on. She can tell you about Argentina and Ritter. All right, I can definitely. Cracker get you banned on Twitter, I think. I'm not on Twitch. I'm not on Twitch. I'm on Rumble and YouTube and I believe Twitter. So we should be good here until they figure out that, I'll be Man, yes, I've been saying this for a while. Black people should have been left this bitch. We should have been left this bitch. Dog, without black people, there's hold on. Actually, I just seen a fucking a video on that. Man, without black people, y'all have a little bit of nothing, bro. No prison labor, no slave labor, a good chunk of the workforce gone. Entertainment, Hollywood, all that shit gone. I think we should give the land back to the natives. And just get the fuck up out of here. Ain't no American dream. Ain't nobody here to save your nobody here to save your ass. Let me see if I can find that video real quick. What the hell is going on? I could have sworn I just saved it. Okay, for Hampton. Everybody, please like, share, and subscribe. It's gonna be a long night, man. I'm up with y'all. I know y'all ain't got shit else better to do. I know y'all ain't got shit else better to do, but we here, man. It's gonna be it haven't been great for America. I ain't gonna lie, it's been kind of fucked up these last couple of days. Americans are in some kind of psychosis that they think that they're gonna win a trade war with China. China is telling us like, hey, I don't give a fuck. China is saying, I don't care. Like, we're going to outlast you guys. We've been here 5,000 years. We don't care. We don't care. You guys are not going to break us. Like, they have had time to prepare this for fucking thousands of years. They have been planning this. And if you think that they wouldn't plan for America to throw all these fucking tariffs or try to throw their weight around, then I don't know what y'all smoking on, but pass that shit to the left. Let me see. Let me start with this. Which video do I want to start? I'm gonna start here.
Should China worry about U.S. tariffs?
We never worry about it.
Why not?
Yeah, we only focus on ourselves, how we can do much better. We don't worry about others.
So you don't worry about President Trump's next moves?
Of course, nobody worry about it.
nigga said, cut the shit short, motherfucker. I don't care. Can you imagine trying to get something out of these people? They like, well, I'm pretty sure they prepared for this shit probably before America was even a country. I'm pretty sure they knew a capitalist society was going to come around, throw its weight around, and do exactly what America has been doing. This is why this is why China is still standing strong. This is why China is still standing strong, because they know how to plan. Like you got to think about this. We're going against a 5,000-year-old country who plan for generation after generation versus a country who collapses every 4 to 8 years. It has to be bailed out by socialism. Do you guys really think that you're going to win a trade war with China when they give us like 80% of our raw materials? You know, everything is made in China. And yes, it's going to be corporations that's going to take advantage of this time and evade tariffs any way that they can. Actually, there's so much shit going on right now. iPhones even finding ways to go around the tariffs. You're not going to win, bro. These corporations going to get their way. China is going to get their way. And hold on. Let me go to this next one.
中方必将奉
I
为
will
到底，
fight to the end.
中国人不惹事，
And these people do not
也不
provoke
怕事，
people, nor do not provoke. I'm sorry.
怕事。中国人不惹事，
Do not provoke trouble, nor are they afraid of
也
it.
不怕事。施压、威
Pressure,
胁
threats,
和讹诈
and blackmail
不是同中
are
方打
not the
交道
right
的正确
ways to
方
deal
式。
with China.
中方必
China
将
will
采取
surely take
必要措施，
necessary measures
坚决维护
to
自身
resolute
正当
safeguards
合
and
法权益。
not too fast. Hold on. Rights and interests.
如果美方
If the U.S.
置两国
disperses
和国际
country,
社会的利益于
international
不顾，
community, and
执意
assists
打
engagement
关税
in
战
a、tariff
贸
war
易战
and，trade war,
中方
China will
必将
fight
奉陪到底。我想美方的
what the
所作所
U.S. has
为
done
没有体现出
doesn't
想要认
reflect
真
a
对话的意愿。
willingness, sincere dialogue.
美方如果真的想
U.S.
谈，
engages in, hold on, the U.S.
想谈，如果真的想美
If the U.S.
美方
really
如果
wants
真
to
的想
engage
谈
in dialogue,
就应该拿出
should adopt
平
that
等、
to equality,
尊重、
mutual
互
respect,
惠的态度。
mutual benefit.
中方
I don't get how we gonna win this war. Like and then there is nobody's actually saying like what is the plan. Trump isn't saying like, okay, if the tariffs don't work, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like they don't have any plan B's or C's or any D's when it comes to China. Like they
People are asking me whether I'm afraid of the potential price increase in China caused by the new American tariff policy. So I looked around my house for some American products. The only thing that I can find is this iPhone 16 that I use for TikTok.
which is made
And
in
it's
China.
probably also made in China. So no, I don't think the new tariff law will change my
Okay, do what he did, y'all. Look around your house and try to find something that was made in America. hold on. Let me look at Rumble. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Hold on, I'm on Rumble. My bad, y'all. I'm so used to. Oh, Kinky, thank you for the $20. I hear you, Rom. Hugged you in Union Park during the DNC. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, you the little short white lady. I remember you. Thank you for that 20. Tell your Teslas to stop looking at me. Stop automating. Be worried. Enjoy a roller coaster ride brought to you by United States leader Donald J. Trump. China literally don't give a fuck about the U.S. Yeah, I didn't figure out Rumble yet. Thank you for that. I haven't figured out Rumble yet. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. I don't know why they don't pull all the things over to StreamYard. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they don't have a contract with them, but I'm gonna make sure I go back and forth so I can get everybody live reactions and whatnot. I apologize about that. Stock market plummeted again today. The country is a joke. Communism is forever. You can't stop it. It's community. Community will always survive. You know what I'm saying? Even in the darkest times, people will find community, man. It's not. But yeah, do what he did and try to find something in your house that was made in America. Because I can't. I tried earlier, actually, when I saw that video. I was like, damn, that is a good. Let me look around my house. I said, okay, I got leather couches. The leather come from Africa. You know what I'm saying? I got Samsung refrigerator and stove. That's China. My clothes. So all my clothes come from China. I don't think I got anything in my house that was made in America. I don't think I have anything in my house that was made in America at all. Like electronics, computers, TVs. He said my bong. Shit, that shit probably wasn't even made in America. So he said, your cheese probably come from India. I heard apple pie not even from America. I heard apple pie not even an American dish. I forgot where it was originally from, but it's not even American. That's crazy. What the fuck is on my face? Y'all ain't gonna tell me I got shit on my face? Man. Oh shit. Nigga say I got a pair of shoes, some Danner. Oh shit. And them Make America Great Again hats and shirts. Chris C, thank you for that $5. China is smart. They see Americans as clowns. What do you do with clowns? Do nothing. Watch the show, laugh at them, and throw a pie in the face. Worst case. God damn, boy. We don't have a real plan. I'm trying to tell you guys, like these fucking Republicans and all these MAGA people, they are coming up with all type of things saying, oh, well, Trump is, blah, blah, this and that. Man, Trump is doing a pump and dump scheme, bro. Trump is doing a pump and dump scheme. This ain't about you. This ain't about you. This ain't about saving American jobs. This ain't about bringing factories or jobs back. This is a pump and dump scheme to the point that actually, when he was about to pause the 10% tariffs on all the other countries besides China, that was actually leaked a day before. He actually did it. It was leaked. And then the next day, he go on Twitter and said, hey, you should buy now. This is a great time to buy. Like, you people don't get it. Like, when have any American president ever did anything for you or regular fucking people? Like, these people are being held, I wouldn't say held hostage, but they are doing their job for the people who paid them to get that position of power. How much money did you donate to Donald Trump? If it's under 100,000, he ain't doing nothing for you. I'm sorry. He ain't doing nothing for you. Man, I'm telling you, bro, these motherfuckers is Americans like, yeah, get China. I'm like, I don't know. I think these are the last niggas that we want to go. Okay. Like, y'all gonna learn, bro. Y'all gonna learn about dealing with countries who actually know how to plan ahead for disasters, bro. These motherfuckers is China is fucking dope as fuck. I don't know if you guys been watching that one streamer, I Show Speed, but he was out there in China. Man, China is dope as fuck. And ever since that shit, I've been seeing so many people on my TikTok and on my Twitter talking about why they left America. They leaving America for China, Thailand, Japan, excuse me, et cetera, et cetera. The American dream is not in America. The American dream is not in America. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me look at this. Let me show y'all this shit. Look at this shit, man. Like, I got a nice size condo. You know, I got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. You know, I got a living room and a basement, walkout basement. It's nice. It's nice. But if I was paying rent, if we didn't have a mortgage, if I was paying rent for this house, it'd definitely be over fucking $400 and something. I'm saying $4,000, $3,000, $4,000 just to live here in the suburbs of America. Look at this shit.
This is our $1,200 a month penthouse here in China. This place has crazy features before entering the unit, such as a key fob entrance, face scan to enter your building, and we even have a private elevator that takes us right up to our front door. Can you believe it? To enter our unit, all you have to do is place your thumb on the door handle and it reads your fingerprint, and then voila. Our penthouse consists of 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. My dog. $1,200 a month, bro. $1,200 a month. Look, I'm buying that bitch.
So of course we're going to be turning the other bedrooms into an office, a content room, and maybe a movie theater, depending on how we feel. The living room is very spacious, and to be honest,
that big
this
ass
is
living
what
room.
when searching for the perfect penthouse. I mean, look at all of this room. The next thing that sold us was the kitchen. If you don't know, your boy MJ is a chef, so I like to throw down in the kitchen. So once I saw how much room the kitchen had, my mind was already made up. And yes, it came furnished 100%, meaning we didn't have to purchase any of the furniture items that you see. All we had to do was pay and move in the same day. This penthouse also came with heated.
Did he just say pay and move in the same day? You mean to tell me I ain't gotta, give you $50 for an application? You mean to tell me I don't have to be putting on some waiting list? What? No credit, background check? You just pay and stay? You don't want to see 3 checks to make sure I make 15 times as much as the fucking apartment cost?
Floors, washer and dryer, a refrigerator, and it even comes with a digital tablet that controls the elevator to let some of your guests up and down, and you can even see what's going on around the property thanks to the security cameras. It doesn't get any better than this for $1,200 a month. What can $1,200 get you a month in your country? And for all of the people that don't think this is really our place, watch this.
Damn, little lady.
Penthouse to see the full YouTube video.
That is dope as fuck. That is dope as fuck. Oh my, bro, I gotta leave. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get out of here. Even if America has room in subscribing parts of material making items from other countries, MAGA hats cost 125% more now. Yeah, that's China. That's China, Rico. That's 5K in Chicago, bro. He said 4 bedrooms. We got to get up out of here. And this is another reason why China and their people won't be hit hard, because 90% of them own their houses, bro. 90% of them is house owners. Even if they was to go down, the government is still going to find some way to house their people, take care of the people, feed the people. You can't beat that, bro. They lift their people out of extreme poverty. Damn near 1 billion people out of poverty. Like that's unheard of. That's unheard of. And it can't be undone. It can't be undone. It's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Man, that's what I'm telling. Like, what's that in America? You crazy. Hell no, that one in America. You out of your damn mind. You know damn well that one in America. Let's see. I had another one. Okay, here we go. Another person I know, Taiwan. Thailand.
I think me and Baby done outdid ourselves this time. We done moved on.
These are Americans, bro. Black Americans at that. People are leaving, bro. Like people are getting the fuck on. They see
On to bigger and better things. We done upgraded our lifestyle once again. We went from a 1-bedroom loft to this beautiful 3-bedroom home in Chiang Mai, Thailand. We had to get up out of the city for a little bit. I think our time was well enjoyed in Bangkok, but we couldn't pass this baby up. The pool definitely stole our heart. We always wanted a house with a pool. And won't you look at that? We got us a 3-bed, 2-bathroom home with a pool. And it came fully furnished. We only have to furnish one room, and that's gonna be like our content room. The house not too big; it's the perfect size for us. And it's just the plus that we don't have to share bathrooms anymore, especially when it's time to take that morning shit. You know, ain't nobody got time to be waiting to use the toilet. The realtors did not miss on the decor, y'all. It really looked like my baby decorated this motherfucker. The realtors got a good little sense of style. I love that. And then this is the I don't like that master word. This is the bigger bedroom. This is where we'll be laying our head, and we got a nice view of the pool in our bedroom. Oh my God, y'all. I love this house so much. We really did our big one. And we really always get what we want. That's crazy. We don't have much of a backyard, but the front yard makes up for it. And we have a beautiful rice field in the back of us. That's so beautiful. And then we walk through the back and it take us back around to the front area. Like I said, just enough house for us. And when family come visit, they'll have somewhere to lay their head. When y'all hear how much we pay for this, y'all are going to be mad. Because in Houston, a pool with a house, naturally $5,000. But here in Thailand, for a 3-bedroom, 3-bath with the pool, we pay 880 USD.
Do you know how much my mortgage is? Hold on, where is that? Where the fuck is that? That was Thailand. Where is Man, I wish they would just send me. I don't even need no money, bro. I'll make my money. $880 a month, bro. USD. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, pool. What the fuck, bro? This is ridiculous, dog. It is so many. That's not even, bro. I've been seeing this shit. I've been seeing so many people, bro. So many people. So many Americans leaving for different countries, bro. They packing up and they getting the fuck up out of here. And I think if you got the money, you should do it, but don't forget that your people is here. Continue to fight on. But if you can't survive here, don't try. You know what I'm saying? If you can't make it here, you feel like you about to, lose it, then get the fuck on. I swear, because I don't think a lot of us aren't prepared, not only financially, but mentally for what's about to happen here in America, especially all these tariffs and of trying to actually go through with their plans. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a motherfucking. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. That would have been like $50. That would have been like $50, bro. And that's a motherfucker. If black people telling you like, hey, you good over here, you know, like, bro, I think that's your man. I am fucking jealous of people leaving Thailand, China, countries in Africa. People are just getting the fuck on and living their best life, bro. This is why I don't know, bro. Like it's gonna get to a point that if we double down on this tariff war, on this trade war, we're gonna see a lot of more Americans leave. We're gonna have a good chunk of our workforce leave for other countries. And I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like you are trying to get rid of everybody. I guess you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what you want. You want to deport everybody. You don't want people in your country who's speaking down on it. Shit. The same people who's speaking down in your country is the same people who's keeping it afloat. Same people who paying their damn taxes. Diana, thank you for that $15. Thank y'all so much. If y'all please please donate to Tour for the Poor. We're trying to do a pizza party for the homeless shelter out here on the east side of Detroit. Trying to raise $500 tonight. If you guys can, please pitch in. The thing that's strolling up under me, those Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. If you have any of those, please donate. If not, you can donate right here to the channel, and I get it at the end of the month, and I just put it towards another project that we got going on right now. Let's get on with the next story. Let's see what the fuck y'all niggas talking about. What y'all talking about over there? Already read your chat messages. China looking amazing. China offering America zero tax tariff purchase expert trolling. I'm looking to leave next year teaching abroad. Oh God, man, y'all so fucking lucky, bro. I gotta get my money up. I gotta get my money up, man. It's not even a joke no more. I gotta get my motherfucking money up, man. I gotta stack up and leave, bro. All right. Let's see. Let me check on StreamYard. What y'all niggas talking about over here? Thank you. Rome is frozen. I was frozen? Oh, fool, motherfucker. Only generation planning to stay here are millennials. Later gen will have poor parents unable to leave them anything. I swear, bro. We're gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna leave my kids. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I got a couple of things like they can my son gonna get the library after I die, but I'm just leaving him in debt. I mean, shit. I ain't got no job right now for him to keep paying the winter and summer taxes. So yeah. It was there are not fighters wrong. The people leaving to better lives. True peace found amongst chaos. I want to leave, but how I could. Everybody isn't a fighter. You're right. Everybody isn't a fighter, and everybody isn't going to fight. A lot of people want to save themselves. A lot of people want to get out of the shit that they are in, and I can't blame them for wanting to leave America. But if anybody, if you're going to stay and continue to educate and continue to fight, then that's what you should do. You should do that. But a lot of people aren't going to be fighting. A lot of people are just looking for a better life. A lot of people trying to find a way out of this capitalist society. And I don't blame them. We can't look at everybody and think that they're going to be fighters. We can't expect people to put up a fight, even though they have been slapped around all their life. It was it's sad, but it is what it is. Mecca, thank you for that $5 towards the pizza party. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Zarek run tour for the poor. Zarek will run tour for the poor. Zarek a little bit younger than me. I believe he's gonna live older than me, so he's gonna be running tour for the poor, and maybe he can get my son the ropes, but that's about it. Need a sequel from Death to America to New Life for America. I was going to call it Death to America. I was going to call it Death to America. But I'm going to talk to Kevin in a couple of days. We was actually talking about shooting a part 2 of the documentary. Talking about taking it back to my childhood, get my friends. I'm going to try to get Nick, Sabby, JB, people who was a part of RBN who isn't anymore, people who does work for our chapters around the country. I'm trying to give them the spotlight more than anything on my next one. So it's going to be nice, but I don't know. Leaving gives leverage to those who stay because the government starts to panic. Why is everybody leaving? How come nobody wants to work? That's when they start asking questions. that's when you nail them. Hey, I don't disagree with that, right? I don't disagree with that at all. You know, they're gonna be like, hold on, you know, we wanted y'all out of here, but the wrong people are leaving. The wrong people are leaving. Please don't go. Like, man, I keep telling people. And China is trolling the US, bro. Like, I can't. This is just so crazy how the motherfucker. I don't know if y'all seen that tweet where the motherfucker said I shared the Twin Towers. I was like, ooh. That's crazy. Oh, that was crazy, bro. Yep, see, yep, $800 for rent out there, bro. That's crazy. Hold on, let's see.
Completely shutting itself out.
The problem is that in this scenario, to use your metaphor, the US has the bigger gun. And so China ends up having more to lose from this trade war, doesn't it? You know, it can't sustain the loss of 15% of its export market, i.e. what you export to the US.
Not at all. China is fully prepared to fight to the very end because the world is big enough that the United States is not the totality of the market in the world. So if the United States wants to go in that direction of completely shutting itself out of the China market, be my guest.
Yeah, and China will lose the US market, which, as I've said, is 15%.
We don't care. We don't care. China has been here for 5,000 years. Most of the time, there was no United States, and we survived. And if the United States wants to bully China, we will deal with the situation without the United States. And we expect to survive for another 5,000 years.
Duh. She said, you're going to lose. You're going to lose this trade war. America got the bigger gun. You're going to lose 15%. Dog, do you not know that China trades with everybody? Like, we can make up that 15% elsewhere easily. Easily. They can make up that 15% elsewhere easily, especially with the developing nations out there in Africa. They can make up that 15% easy. What the fuck you mean? We're going to lose. Niggas, I don't care. That's when you know your government actually has a plan, when they can get on Western propaganda shows and tell them to their face, we're not going to lose, bro. We're not going to lose, bro. And this is another thing. Thank you. I was just about to mention that because we are forgetting about BRICS. We are forgetting about BRICS, bro. They have backup plans, dog. Like they have so many backup plans. I don't think America is actually. I think American politicians are actually, scrambling and scraping and trying to find a hole, in their vest. But I don't see no way that you can actually penetrate. I don't think that they can find a way to interrupt or disrupt what China and BRICS has going on, bro. Like, it's about to be a wrap. It's about to be a wrap. Now, I just seen earlier that, what was that? I think that was India who said that they wouldn't trade in BRICS currency. They had turned that down, but that's nothing new. India been fucking cucked. They cucked just like Japan as is. But even with that, like even with that, China, Japan, and South Korea has came to the table, and they are starting to negotiate about going around these fucking tariffs that Trump had put on place. And I'm like, that is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is fucking crazy, bro, to have Japan and China on the same fucking table. Where the fuck is that story? speaking of fucking tariffs, you already got billionaires. This was reported April 8th, and we got another one April 9th. It said Apple reportedly flew in 5 planes full of iPhones into the U.S. to avoid tariffs. Now, all we had to do was tax the rich. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We could have did this by taxing the rich, but you know, of course, he's in that tax bracket. Maybe he don't pay his taxes, so we don't fucking know. Yep. Or here we go right here. Apple has begun bypassing tariffs against China through India. Apple has ordered a charter flight to transport 600 tons of iPhones, which is about 1.5 million units from India to the United States. And like, is that not like, how the fuck they not get in trouble for some shit like that? What the fuck is going on? Oh God. Cheating, yeah, nigga. What the fuck you gonna talk about going after? And that's another thing. I don't think, like, bro, these motherfucking Americans are so stupid. Oh my God. They're like, yeah, well, American jobs are gonna come back. They ain't gonna have no choice but to come back. They're gonna bring back the manufacturing. Bruh, even if they did bring back the manufacturing, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna automate these fucking factories. If they're not going to automate the factories, they are going to make you a slave. You're going to get paid slave wages. And you want to know why you're going to get paid slave wages? It's because you kicked out the immigrants who was like, hey, I would take those slave wages just for you to stay on the hush-hush and me to be able to take care of my family. And you know what's going to happen? You Americans ain't going to fucking want to do it. We can't even get you motherfuckers out there in the fields. We can't get you out there to, you know, go on the farm and crop vegetables and fruits. We can't get you motherfuckers to make clothes. We can't even get you motherfuckers to clean your own goddamn streets. You Americans are so fucking lazy and fat that you're fucking no, let me stop talking shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna, like, okay, they bring back the jobs, and then what? Jobs that you don't want to do? You want to make iPhones? You want to make clothes? You want to work on a farm? You Americans are too lazy for that shit. Y'all niggas have been pampered from the Native Americans to black people being in slavery to having concentration camps and Chinese people, Asian people being in slavery, building your railroads, black people building your cities, immigrants building your farms. You motherfuckers don't know how to do nothing without. What the fuck y'all gonna do? They're gonna bring back the jobs. If they bring back the jobs, you still ain't getting paid for it. The shit is a robot. If you're not working in tech, if you don't know how to, if you don't know robotics, you ain't getting no fucking job in no factory. The hell? You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna be out there protesting about, you know, unfair wages. Your ass gonna get locked up and you're gonna do prison labor. You're gonna do prison labor. They're gonna call a community service and have your ass out there on the freeways picking up trash. Or if you in the South, if you in Georgia, they'll put your ass in them motherfucking cornfields and have you chopping on those cornfields. You ain't getting no job, nigga. You're gonna work for free. Oh shit. Why not? At least you will have a fucking roof over your head. 3 meals a day. Some clothes. I don't get it, bro. These motherfuckers think that these fucking factories is gonna magically appear. And let's say the factory is gonna magically appear back. Bro, It would take decades for us to rebuild the infrastructure that we need to maintain these fucking factors. It's going to take us decades. Where's that fucking story at? Where the fuck Trump? It was John Deere. It was John Deere and another company who was saying that they're going to move to Mexico. And Trump was like, I'm going to put a 200% tariffs on all your supplies that you sent to America. Okay, well, I just won't send nothing to America. They not coming back, bro. These jobs ain't coming back. If they can find cheaper labor, if they can find, you know what I'm saying, a better deal, that's what they're gonna do. The rich have been doing that for generations now. Ain't nothing about the fucking change. Where the fuck is that story? I know I just saved this shit, bro. Trump started panicking. He like, yeah, the job's gonna come back. And the jobs was like, yeah. Like, no, the fuck we ain't. Okay, let me damn it, I'm gonna have to type this in. Fuck. I hate typing. Oh, here we go. I found it. Wrong button. Sorry.
Manufacturing business to Mexico. I just noticed behind me John Deere tractors. I know a lot about John Deere. I love the company, but as you know, they've announced a few days ago that they're going to move a lot of their manufacturing business to Mexico. I'm just notifying John Deere right now. If you do that, we're putting a 200% tariff on everything that you want to sell into the United States, so that if I win, John Deere is going to be paying a 200%. They haven't started it yet. Maybe they haven't even made the final decision yet, but I think they have. John Deere is going to, and anybody else that does this, because it's hurting our farmers, it's hurting our manufacturing. And if you do that, you're going to have a 200% tariff put on the product that you make in Mexico, right across the border. They think they're going to make product cheaper in Mexico and then sell it in for the same prices they did before, make a lot of money by getting rid of our labor and our jobs, and really a great name, because John Deere is a great name. I buy a lot of John Deere, tremendous. I'm one of their big customers. I buy a lot of John Deere product as a private person. But if they're going...
Trump, what do you do with John Deere equipment, my nigga? You don't even get off the motherfucking golf course. What you talking about, bro? You probably never pushed a lawnmower in your fucking life. You probably never even snipped a bush. What the fuck you doing behind John Deere? What is it for, your butlers and your maids and your servants? Because I know you ain't using the shit personally. What the fuck this nigga talking about?
To do that, we're going to put a 200% tariff on everything that they want to send back into the United States, which means one of two things: our country's going to make a lot of money, or they're not going to build, they're not going to open, and or they're going to sell it to another country. They're entitled to do that. If they want to build in the country, in the United States, there's no tariff. You can go ahead, you can build in any one of the 50 states, you can go ahead. But if they don't want to do that, we're going to put a 200% tariff on John Deere. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to announce very shortly, if they think I'm going to win, or if I do win, they're going to announce that they're not going to build.
Hey, you know what they're going to do, Trump? They're going to sell it to Mexico under a whole nother name. Same people going to be running it. They're going to send it to Mexico. They're going to send it to Mexico. And they're going to sell it to avoid tariffs. They're going to do that. So I don't know what the fuck 200% tariffs going to do. Like, these people haven't mapped out all the plans, all the possible plans that they can have and take. Put all the tariffs that you want. This nigga's just throwing tariffs on everybody. He like, fuck it, everybody get a tariff. Everybody get tariffs. Oh shit. This nigga is authoritarian as hell. Maybe he owns a lawn care service. I don't know. I doubt that. If you do that, tariff. Oh my God, bro. This is fucking insane, dog. This nigga just he just throwing tariffs anywhere. It don't even matter what you do. Oh, if you think you're gonna make parts of Mexico and try to sell it to America, that's 200% tariffs. Dog, these rich people don't give these companies don't give a fuck about your threats, Trump. They've been here before you. They're gonna be here after you. They had plans of rogue presidents. I'm pretty sure they planned on you saying some dumb shit and doing some dumb shit. This is why they're doing what they're doing now. Getting the fuck up out of here. What the fuck is this? Noah, thank you for that $5 for the pizza party. Oh, please like, share, and subscribe, you guys. I'm late up night with y'all, so please like, share, and subscribe. I did this for you. I did it for The Rock. But please donate to Tour for the Poor. We're trying to have a pizza party for the homeless shelter, the wellness shelter here in America. Oh, shit. Steven, thank you for the $151.43 USD. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Thank you for that, man. So much. You just gave us a hell of a boost. I might be able to actually pull this off. That's what's up. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Anybody can, please donate below. Let's get on with the show. This is one of my favorite speeches from Malcolm X, and I think it is important for everybody to listen to this. I'm pretty sure if you are a communist, no, you did not miss Chicago. No, you did not miss Chicago. I'm still in talk with Fred Hampton. Let me show y'all the message so y'all won't think I'm scamming.
You heard me.
Make sure I don't say his name. Sure. We're still in talk. I really can't. Okay, that's. And that was a couple of days ago. I just talked to him, and we still talking about where's the best place to do it and stuff like that. It's a little bit harder than just going out there and just, I love you more. I love you more. It's just it's a lot that we got to deal with. I want to get a bounce house, and we're trying to figure out the best place for a bounce house because the Hampton house doesn't have like a whole bunch of lawn space. And we can't put it in the middle of the street because it's a fucking bounce house. So we're trying to find a way or a place to put stuff like that because it's gonna be around kids. And I got a comrade up here who owned a bounce house company. He'd come out to Chicago for free. He actually did one of my other events out here in Detroit when I gave away the 800 backpacks and all that food and stuff. But I will have more updates for you guys as soon as possible. It's been, it's been a little hard, especially me being on probation. It's hard for me to kind of move around. Yes, I am on probation. Have you made the offer for having to come on your monthly open panel with your RBN members? No. But I'm gonna get them on the show. I'm gonna get them on the show next time I'm out there. We don't really talk too much. Just talk business and stuff like that. But everything is cool. We're still building We still rebuilding our bridges. Everything is cool, but everything ain't cool. We still rebuilding bridges and whatnot that have been burned down by these whole ass Democrats. But everything is good. Let me check on Rumble. China is trolling man. China been trolling the fuck out of US so hard, bro. It's crazy how I don't know. Those memes is crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Those memes is crazy as fuck. This guy forgets that since 1600 to 1980, China was a third world country. Yeah, China was a third world country. I mean, nobody forgets that. I mean, the peasants then overthrew these motherfuckers a couple of times. RBN is gonna, I mean, not RBN, China is gonna be here, bro. China is gonna outlive America. China, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, shit, Palestine, they're gonna outlive America. I guarantee. I put that on everything. But let me get to this next clip. RBN 5,000 more years. Hey, that'll be what's up.
Malcolm X says that the white man loves himself so much that he is startled when he finds out that his victim.
Hold on. Damn, I meant to play that for fuck about Scott, but this is it.
No, I don't worry. I tell you, I'm a man who believed that I died 20 years ago, and I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
Apparent message of love that you brought back from Islam is the real reason they're after you, because you're not hating as hard as they want you to.
Well, I never did hate anybody hard, but I do know that when I wrote that letter saying that there were white people in Mecca, it shook up a lot of Muslims, because most of the Muslims who follow Mr. Muhammad absolutely believed that it was impossible, physically impossible, I should say divinely impossible, for a white person to go to Mecca. And my trip there shattered that image or that misconcept.
In view of the fact that these men who were your brothers are making threats against your life?
No, because actually it's not their fault. Most of them, now Joseph and the officials, they have a knowledge of what it's all about. But the rank and file Muslim brother does not know what it's all about. They are, out of religious sincerity, they think that they are doing the will of Allah by protecting a man who I myself taught them was divine. So I don't in any way fault them. But those who are over them and give the orders, and actually the ultimate order comes from Elijah Muhammad himself. As long as I represented the Black Muslim movement as an example of morality, unity, and militancy, as long as I could do that, I represented it. It was when I realized it could not be represented as that I came on and started working among the non-Muslim Negroes, as I announced in January, and I had no intention, or rather March, and I had no intention of ever even speaking on this. Had they left me alone, you still wouldn't know what really took place.
Why are they threatening your life?
Well, primarily because they're afraid that I will tell the real reason that that I'm out of the Black Muslim movement, which I never told. I kept to myself. But the real reason is that Elijah Muhammad, the head of the movement, is the father of 8 children by 6 different teenage girls, 6 different teenage girls who were his private personal secretary. The one who first made me aware of this was Wallace Muhammad, Mr. Muhammad's son. And I take to protect yourself from this threat. I take no steps. I have a rifle. If anybody comes to my house without a good reason, I intend to try and use it.
That's my nigga, bro. But I wanted to play that because I wanted you guys. Yeah, yes, he do. Yes, he do. And donate to the Hampton House, y'all. I wanted you guys to hear that because, you know, during these times where America is doubling down and really getting rid of a lot of potential leaders and whatnot, deporting the fuck out of people, you know, locking people up who has a voice and has a platform, I want you guys to remember to have no fear, because death is certain. You know, death is certain, but people will live life through you. You know, as long as you make enough noise, as long as you are out there on the front lines, as long as you are voicing your complaints and solving problems amongst your people, do not fear death, because you will live forever. And this is what Malcolm X already said. I'm already dead. I'm already dead. And as a dead man, there's nothing to fear. And that don't only go for Malcolm X. That goes for you too. You guys are already dead. You know, depending on your neighborhood and your zip codes, the government know exactly what they want with you. They know exactly where they want you to be. They know exactly, they can predict how you're going to die. And 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to be right. They're probably going to be right. So don't think about, you know, oh, well, I'm going to lose my life if I say this, I say that, I say this, I say that. Look, your life is gone. Your life has been taken from you already, to the point that, you know, you have to basically sell your body, you know what I'm saying, to get, you know, currency, and, you know, make sure that your children have a roof over their head and all kind of shit. That isn't life. That isn't life. That is death. You know, that's hell. That is hell. You know, solidarity to all my sex workers. I know a lot of people get mad when they say, oh, you stand with sex workers and blah, blah. Yeah, I stand with all workers. You know what I'm saying? But remember, we don't live long, you know, as revolutionaries, as communists, as socialists. Even if you was to live a full life, that is not a long life. Full life in America is what, 75 years old, 80 years old. That is not a long life. We don't have long to live. We don't have a long time to fight. So this is why it's important to get in our minds right now, to not let the fear drive you or push you away. You know, it is eye-opening to see how much, you know, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, you know, even MLK, Kwame True, you know, W.D. Du Bois, all of them have done a lot of work in so little time. And if they can do these things, it's possible for you to do these things. And the more that we put in, the more we get out. You know, the more we educate these people, the more people join us, the more we feed people, the more people want to feed other people. And, you know, as long as we are looking out for one another, we're making great examples of what community socialism and communism actually looks like, or Black nationalism actually looks like. You know, we can actually change. We can actually change the future. You know, spark minds and change the future. But a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people who be out here on the ground. They're like, well, you know, I just don't want to get killed by the police. I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get maced. I'm like, look, it's either you or your son. It's either you or your daughter. It's either you or your mama, you or your loved ones, or, you know, it's gonna happen. And I'd rather it be me than my offspring. That's why I say we got to get our shit together right now before the next generation gets to the point that they are out there protesting with us. And I have said this before when RBN first started. I don't want to be on the streets with my son. I don't want to be protesting with my kids. As a grown man, as 60, 70 years old, I don't want to be out there protesting. We need to get this shit together right now and realize the only thing that's holding us back is fear of something that's already here. And that is your death. Because no matter how you go, whether that be a heart attack, whether you get ran over by a car, whether a police officer shoots you, you're going to die because of this capitalist society. You're going to die because it's capitalist society. And there is no reason why we should fear death. If anything, we should embrace it. And the more we embrace death, the more fear that we put into their hearts. When they see that we are out there with nothing to lose and everything to gain, and we are doing exactly that, they will put, it will be fear in their heart. I don't know if you guys remember all those protests that went on all around the world, especially when George Floyd was first killed. It was a lot of people not giving a fuck. I mean, burning down police stations, fighting the police, pushing back. I've seen police get their asses whooped out there during those Black Lives Matter protests. A lot of them wasn't nonviolent. And when people seen that we don't care that the police got guns, we don't care that you guys have military equipment, we're pushing back. The police is going to run because their heart isn't even in it. Their heart isn't in it when it comes to protecting any fucking thing. This is a job to them. They don't care about the community. They don't care about you. They care about them. They care about surviving to the next fucking day. You think they want to be out there and potentially lose their life to somebody who don't have anything? No. They're going to get the fuck on. They're like, no, man, matter of fact, let's fall back. Yeah. Because these people ain't playing, bro. These people ain't playing. Don't join Scott Ritter Cracker Club. Yeah, I couldn't believe that, man. I don't like people talking down on minority groups, marginalized communities. We don't do that. We don't tell people to leave a country that's not even yours. White man, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Damn. Bobby, TBD. Thank you for that $50, man. Thank y'all. Y'all blessing me tonight, bro. For that pizza party. What'd you say? And dope words. Don't retire. I can't retire, nigga. I ain't got no money. Ain't got no money. Ain't got no fancy car. What y'all talking about on Rumble? Microsoft canceled the 3rd Ohio chip plants. What? Hold on. Prison labor for the fields. Yep. I gotta get used to doing that Rumble. I think that was my first time. I think it's my first time actually checking Rumble. And right now, oh, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Dog, this is so crazy. I'm so jealous of the European Union, bro. I thought I'd never say that. I'm so jealous of Europe right now. China and European Union in talks to abolish EU tariffs on China electric vehicles. I know y'all been seeing them electric vehicles. I know y'all been seeing them fucking electric vehicles, man. Tesla is over. Tesla is over, bro. This is about to be, I don't know. This is about to be a real blow to Tesla stocks, bro. Because that was like one of the only things that was saving Elon and Tesla was those 100% tariffs on the EUs from China. That was the only thing that was saving him. Because let's be real. Tesla, I've been in a couple of Teslas. Yes, they are fast, but they are crappy. They are fucking crappy. I don't think I've been in a Tesla that I was like, oh, wow. This is mind-blowing. Nigga, those cars coming over from China. Motherfucker, you tell me my seat massages me? I can control the TVs with my hands. I can lay my shit all the way back down and have a bed. You telling me I got a refrigerator and a place to keep my food warm? Soft closing doors. It's about to be a wrap. If they negotiate and take down those tariffs, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And not only that, we're going to have a lot of people importing them Chinese cars out here. I guarantee it. You're going to see more people, because I haven't I do see a couple of people with Chinese made cars out here. Not a lot, but enough to notice, and they're going to make their way over here from Europe. They're definitely going to make their way over here from Europe. People are going to find a way to go around on tariffs. I'm telling you, it's about to be a wrap, bro. And I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these capitalists be like, free market. Okay, well, open it up. Open it up. Let's play trade. Let's play trade. You want a free market? You fucking capitalist? No, you don't. You don't want no free market. You don't want no free market. Y'all don't want to play fair. Y'all don't want to play fair. You know you don't want to play fair, because if you do, China, man, I will have a Chinese car right now. Bro, they got some dope-ass cars out there, bro. I seen a car that talked to you like Knight Rider. And them bitch, like, bro, they got cars that go way faster than Teslas. Some cars is faster than some electric vehicles is faster than Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and they way cheaper. They way cheaper, and they are gas and electricity powered. So, but when you put your gas in and you drive, it fills the generator, which the generator, you know what I'm saying, you run out of gas, generator kick in, you get like 800 miles on it and some shit. I'm like, God damn, I can't, bro. He can't let me do that. Shit, I'm getting me a car from China. I don't give a fuck. I'm a Honda man. I like Hondas. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Honda. Honda is one of the best cars out there. You can always drive them on. It's always gonna last. Honda, Toyota. I'm not an American car guy. I don't like American-made cars. They don't last long. The fucking gas tank's too big. The parts are too expensive. The insurance on them is way too high. I just can't get with it. I can't get with it, man.
If this car came to America, Tesla would be cooked. This competes against a Model Y. It's electric, but if I don't have time to charge, I can put gas in here, and that'll power my generator under the hood to give me over 700 miles of range. You also get air suspension and LiDAR for self-driving.
700 miles of range. Somebody pinch me. I'm sleeping. What the fuck you mean 700 miles range? That's solar.
It's electric, but if I don't have time to charge, I can put gas.
I don't even care. I don't even care about the features, bro. I don't even care about the features. 700? I'm about to travel. Nigga, I will be traveling so much if I had this fucking car.
Gas in here, and that'll power my generator under the hood to give me over 700 miles of range. You also get air suspension and LiDAR for self-driving. And to let others know it's driving itself, the side lights will turn blue. Pretty cool. Inside, you get pillows in your headrest, heated and ventilated seats that also massage you. My passenger screen also works super fast. My driver display works super fast. I get 2 wireless charging pads with a fan to cool off my phone. Storage space in there, more storage space under here. I get a driving display on my steering wheel, and my head-up display shows me my blind spots. You also get a built-in camera to take pictures, and it can even do it just of the rear passengers. If I push this button, that'll turn on my lights for a better quality photo. And because it has built-in AI, I can just point at something and it knows what I'm talking about. Guanbi Zhuge. Even if you're 6 feet tall and scoot the seat all the way back, you still have plenty of space in the rear for a car seat. And to make sure you don't wake your kids, it has soft close. If your kids are older, they can enjoy heated and ventilated seats that can recline and massage you. I have a built-in footrest right down here. I have a built-in cooler that can also double to keep food hot. And because kids always lose the remote, I just use my hand. But don't think I forgot about the parents. Tell me this isn't cool.
That's where I'm gonna have your mama. That's exactly where I'm gonna have your mama. As soon as I get my Chinese car, that's where your mama gonna be, nigga.
And if you need to fit really long items, you can do that too. It even has a Sentry mode to monitor your car. And did I mention how quiet this is?
哇哦，这是一台仰望悠久，展示一些比较好玩的功能，看到吗？原地起跳。那手机上你会觉得，哎，好像也没什么，但其实是非常厉害的。战斗姿态，看好这个视角。那还有，它现在不只是原地起跳了，它现在可以在动态的时候起跳，我们可以感受一下。按一下这个云辇，然后在这边飞跃啊，点击启动，然后在30到80码的时候按一下拨片，它就会起跳一下。哦，哈哈！这一台车的试驾现在马上就开始。像这一块带大尾翼的这个版本，大概落地。
Some people just get fucking everything, bro. And look at
car in
this.
China. Let's see what it can do. Sue! The car even does the suey. Chat, the car can even dance by itself. Look. Up, down, right, left. This car can even turn by itself. Look. It can turn by itself. Hell no! It can turn by itself. I'm not even pressing nothing. Oh, did it just jump? Oh, hell no! The hell? Chad, hell no! Chad, these cars in China crazy, bro.
Dog. It's about to be a wrap for the motherfucker. Dog, I don't know. Maybe they're going to work out a deal because I know if they bring in too many of these cars, it's going to be a wrap for the car manufacturing out there in Europe and whatnot. But holy fuck. Dropping the water, bro. I live in Detroit. We just had a flood not too long ago. I could have. You know what happened if I drive my Honda in the flood? Let you drive your Chevy through a flood or a pool of water, a little pool of water, bro. This is crazy, dog. This is like this is crazy.
I drive these Chinese cars. I'm astonished. They shouldn't have sent them to us. Now we know how good they are. Now we're like, crap, we got to catch up. If we let capitalism sort this out, China wins this game. All these automakers are pulling back on these EVs. If that's the way we want to go, then that's the way we want to go. But the Chinese EVs, I've driven them. They're way ahead. They're way ahead and they're way cheaper. And China's going to walk around and start selling these cars in the other markets and start gobbling up market share in all those places too. And pretty soon our auto industry is going to be Ford selling cars to Americans. When we eventually adopt it, when we have to, will China have already succeeded? Do you know what I'm saying?
And they will have charging stations and better technology. Right. And yes, 100%.
And that's the fear. That's the fear with walking this back. That's the fear with the government walking it back. And that,
bro, I even seen stations in China to where it's charged. You can charge your battery, or you can just swap the whole battery out completely for free. For free, and it charges in 30 minutes. Why do I feel like we're living in a cartoon, two different cartoons? Like China is like the Jetsons, and we down here with the Flintstones. We in bedrock, and they the fucking Jets. Matter of fact, they are literally the fucking Jets. Hold on, let me find that. Where the fuck was that at? They are literally in the Jetsons time period right now. Like, I ain't gonna say that. China not living in the future. We just living in the fucking past.
By the way, China has the most advanced electric car suspension that I've ever even heard of. It's so good that you could drive.
Hold on. Somebody said they ain't driving an electric car in the water. Hey, shit, it seems. Look good to me. Shit. I think that happened just because if it's a flood out there.
China has achieved the impossible. If you love China technology and innovation, make sure you subscribe. The world as we know it is.
Hold on, damn it. I'm trying to find it.
About to be the first person to drive the flying car in China. Let's go. I'm scared.
He's an ugly ass nigga. Speed stupid as hell.
It's on Aaron. Daughter Judy. Jane is worth.
The fuck is wrong with this nigga, dog? But y'all get the picture. Oh god, that nigga funny as hell. But bro, they got flying cars, y'all. I remember my mama and them was talking about, yeah, in the future we're gonna have robots and we're gonna have flying cars. We ain't got none of that shit. I mean, we got robots, but they trained to kill you. They're programmed to kill you. We got robot dogs with fucking guns. Like we don't. Why we can't get the good shit, man? Are you telling me we gotta spend billions of dollars killing people? Why don't we just invest in infrastructure? Why don't we invest in manufacturing? This was gonna make people keep leaving, bro. Tesla is a lot of that, including 3. Man, if I can leave, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. If I go anywhere out of this country, I ain't coming back. I'm telling you right now. I'm coming back when I get some shit together. I don't think I'm gonna come back for a while. Bruh, don't remind me. Oh my god. Rick, oh shit, what's going on, Rick? Man, I remember we had a flood in Detroit and our highways and our freeways had got flooded. Man, hundreds of people died, bro. Just died. Floating in their car. You know, drowned in their car, bro. Can't get the car open because the water pressure. People can't swim. All kind of shit. If we had those cars, we could have saved some fucking lives, bro. If we invest in our manufacturing, we could have saved those people. But yet, whatever. Hell yeah, I would. Hell fuck yeah, I would. Cybertruck. I seen something about a Cybertruck. Did you see the news? 3 high school kids died in a Cybertruck. No, I didn't see that. But it's not surprising. Those things are crap. They put together with glue. I live in the suburbs out here, around people call themselves wealthy, but they just in debt. I be seeing them Cybertrucks a lot. That is a ugly ass car, bro. I think that's, let me think. Yeah, that gotta be the ugliest car. That gotta be the ugliest car. Cybertruck gotta be the ugliest. I remember that. Oh shit, that shit put together with glue, nigga. I would never get in one of them damn things. I would be afraid to get in one of them damn things, but I am not playing. Like, oh yeah, it can do this, it can do that. Man, that shit ain't doing nothing, bro. That shit ain't doing nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot this. This was April 9th. They say Mali has now controlling. It's now controlling most of its resources. Sad news for France and most of its allies. That's great. A lot of countries in Africa is doing so much better. I'm glad. Shout out to all the countries in Africa that is coming together to overthrow their imperialist leaders, rulers, and getting rid of the corruption that's going on down there in the continent of Africa. It's beautiful to see people actually coming together, man. It's beautiful, man. You know, I know it's a lot of other countries out there that's fucking, they going through it, but we're gonna make it. It's gonna take a minute, man. But we just need people in America to start getting their shit together. Because it's the final blow of this this imperialist nation is not gonna come from anybody outside of this country. Yes, they're gonna be able to hold us off, fight us off, and stuff like that. But the final blow is gonna have to come from the citizens. It's gonna have to come from the inside. Where's that? Oh, we got some news about the man that was wrongly deported and sold to slavery. I wasn't trying to get Rona, seeing how hard they were trying to keep people safe, how awesome their infrastructure is, how kind they are woke me up to anti-China propaganda. Yeah, man, China was trying to keep motherfuckers, trying to keep motherfuckers safe, and everybody was like, oh, they told you to go in the house forever and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Look, man, it's 1 billion people over there. They got to be a little bit more strict with their rules. There's 1 billion people over there, bro. They lost a great chunk of people over there. And yes, I would rather have my government try to do everything in its power to keep me and my family alive and safe than to let us die and call us essential workers and don't give us pay. Like, y'all wasn't paying these people. Y'all was telling them to go back to work when we had millions of people dropping dead, family members gone forever, and memories just fucked up. And China did whatever it could to keep, their people safe and healthy. And salute.
Finally, some decent news. The U.S. Supreme Court has unanimously ruled that the Trump administration must help return Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a man who was wrongly deported to El Salvador due to a paperwork error. Abrego Garcia had legal protection against deportation, and despite this, he was mistakenly imprisoned in El Salvador's infamous mega prison, known for its harsh and overcrowded conditions. Now, the deportation was labeled an administrative error by Trump officials. However, Abrego Garcia was detained by ICE officers and told that his immigration status had changed, and then he was transferred to a detention center. He was then placed on a flight to El Salvador with over 200 men the government claimed were gang members. His family, which include his wife and his children, and his wife is an American citizen, so they were unaware of his deportation until his image appeared in a Salvadorian media. His young son, who is autistic and nonverbal, has been very impacted by his father's absence. The White House has acknowledged the error, but officials have said that he is not welcome to return to the United States. The Supreme Court's decision, however, says the White House must facilitate his return and suggests that due process applies even to individuals held outside of the country. Now let's see if the Trump administration is going to follow the court.
And you know what's so crazy is this isn't going to be the first or the last time this happened. This isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened under Barack Obama, under George W. Bush. This is going to continue to happen. But see, the thing is they are selling people. This isn't a mistake. They are selling people to that prison. That's it. This is slavery. Now, they messed up. They messed up when they deported people who actually have a voice. That's where they messed up at. But this is slavery. And I don't think, hopefully he do. Let me say that. But I don't believe I don't believe he's coming back. I don't believe he's coming back. That man is a slave. And they sold him. And this is why they're saying, hey, don't come back. That's state property over there. You know, and we don't want to give back the money that we made off of them. The deal is done. Keep them over there. And they're going to continue to send more people. They're going to continue to sell more people to that prison. I guarantee it's going to be people like me and you. Because without due process, how do they know? How do they know who is who? How do they know if you are illegal, so to say? This is why you Americans who keep saying, oh, well, he don't deserve just due, he don't deserve, no rights or nothing like that. He just, he's illegal. So get out. Okay. That's a can of worms that you're not going to be able to get the lid back on, because who's to say that you're legal? Are you Canadian? Are you from Europe? Which Western country you're from? Let's deport your ass. Oh, no. I'm an American citizen. No, I'm trying to hear none of that. Get your ass in the car. Come on. It's going to happen to you. And until it do, you're going to continue to be a fucking bootlicker. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with Americans licking the boots of these fucking politicians and these imperialists like that. But it's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to your loved ones, whether you black, white, Asian, Arab, Native American. They're gonna sell you. And once those prisons get filled up, they're gonna find another country to sell you to. And you're gonna be in there for the rest of your life of being a gang member. Now, I don't know if you guys was here a couple of streams ago, but we was going over what considers them a gang member, and it was tattoos. We had the 5-point star. We had it was a whole bunch of dumb shit. It was a whole bunch of dumbass tattoos that had nothing to do with MS-13, nothing to do with being gang members. It was just some regular old tattoos, bro. Regular tattoos. And even when the people who was doing research had reverse Google the images, it was just on someone was just on regular people. They had the Jordan symbol. Yeah, the Jordan tattoo. Yeah. Like, you know how many people got logos tatted on them? I know a nigga with the Honda logo. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Honda logo can mean two different things, or a couple of different things, sorry. Because out in Cali, I believe, they use the Honda. They use the Honda's signal. But out here in the Midwest, you got people using the Honda, the Honda symbol, and they're not gang members at all. So who's to say who's who? Y'all playing a dangerous game. Y'all playing a dangerous game. Well, it's shit, probably not. Probably not. But I'm telling you, they're getting ready to deport some people, the troublemakers, the people who are speaking up against imperialism. They're getting ready to speak up. Honda Accord, I have one. Shout out to Hondas, y'all. Y'all don't think Hondas get enough love, y'all. I don't think Hondas get enough love. Honda is the best car on the earth right now, as far as you getting back and forth, longevity. As soon as the Ukraine war is over, Russia would have been the BRICS too. Cheddar Steve, you out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind. BRICS is the new world. You Americans had your way. BRICS is the new world order. Do you understand me, Cheddar Steve? BRICS is the new world order. This is the new world order. And you can see it. America is crumbling. It's falling. We have no backup plans. We have no safety nets. BRICS has it all. Their currency is backed by resources that they have in their fucking ground, like gold and emeralds, you know, metals. It's not backed by war. China and Russia has been trading before me and you was born, and they're going to trade after me and you die. BRICS is the new world order. BRICS is the new change that the world wants to see. If it wasn't, you wouldn't have countries rushing to join BRICS. You wouldn't have countries leaving America dollar to trade with BRICS. Much cheaper. You're not getting bullied. Nobody throwing tariffs on you. Yeah, BRICS is the new world order. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where y'all getting your information from. Oh, Russia gonna abandon. Russia ain't about to leave. That would be the dumbest thing Russia ever done. If Russia leaves BRICS, which they have made together, that's like, you know, me leaving RBN. They built BRICS from the ground up. Why would they leave? After all that hard work, why would they leave? They united the whole world and shut out America. Do you know how isolated you Americans truly are when it comes to the global stage? Americans are so isolated. You're not going to feel it right now. 10 years from now, oh yeah. We're going to feel it. Our kids are going to feel it. It's not our fault personally, kind of, because we ain't really do shit to stop it, but BRICS is a new world order. You can't stop it. They already got their currency. They already have people trading in their currency. They already have their credit systems. They already have what is it called? Union damn, I forgot the credit card system. Union Pay. Union Pay. They already have it's over, bro. Russia, China, lots of parts of Africa, they've been in a communal relationship for hundreds of years. I don't know what the fuck, I mean, yeah, that's why I don't get what Cheddar Steve talking about. Let's see what he. Yeah, I don't understand what Cheddar Steve was talking about. Maybe he's just, you know, holding a grudge against Russia and whatnot. You know, to feel how you feel about Russia. It is what it is, but BRICS is the future, and America has no way or no plan to actually stop BRICS. We haven't even, like, America is so afraid of BRICS that they don't want you guys to even know about it, because they don't mention BRICS. You don't hear anything from Donald Trump or even Joe Biden when he was in office and BRICS was actually, you know, BRICS was forming and actually getting together, doing these summits, doing talks about peace and power and trade. Nobody talked about this. The media didn't talk about this because they don't want you guys panicking. They don't want you guys to know that you are truly isolated when it comes to the world stage. They want you to believe that America is the center of the world. What mainstream show has talked about BRICS, has sat down and actually talked about BRICS and broke down what their plan is and what their goals are, what they have accomplished? None of them. None of them. If they do mention BRICS, it'll probably be like, yeah, BRICS, blah, blah. But y'all don't understand how big of a deal this actually is, bro. We got countries with bigger GPDs, bigger dicks. No, I'm playing with bigger with bigger population sizes. You know, people who we got countries who we need those resources from, that we basically sucking the tit. We basically sucking China's titty, bro. We basically sucking China's titty. Ain't no going back. Ain't no going back, bro. It's over. Do I feel bad? Not really. Thank you for everybody. Damn, it's a whole bunch of people in here. Y'all must be bored tonight. What is today? Oh, it's Friday. Today, Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Thank you, guys. We're trying to reach $500 tonight. I'm trying to do a pizza party for the homeless shelter tomorrow. If you guys can, please donate to Tour for the Poor, Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, Venmo, Tour for the Poor. I'm going to try to get out there tomorrow. If I can't get enough tonight, we're going to go live again tomorrow, well, today, I guess, and try to get the rest. I'm still in talks. If you guys have missed it, I'm still in talks with Fred Hampton about the areas that we're going to that we need to go to and set up in Chicago, because a lot of places that we have already doesn't have a yard, and I would like to have a bounce house, barbecue out there and whatnot. So we're about to go rub one out. Y'all some freaky ass frogs, bro. What made you think of that? What you on, man? What you thinking about over there? Freaky ass frog. I rubbed one out earlier. It's too late. Before I got on the stream, I was like, let me get this shit over with, man. But what made you think about it? We got 500 people in here. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for coming out. Oh, fuck you for leaving the 500 person. Fuck you for leaving. Nah. Thank you for thank you for even coming by. We got 499 motherfuckers in here. Please like, share, and subscribe so more people can see this. It's been hell of a fucking day. So much shit going on in the fucking news, boy. What's so crazy is Israel. I mean, of course, Israel is fucking crazy. They're going after Miss Rachel. I don't know if you guys know about Miss Rachel, if you have children. I only know her because of the internet, of course. My kids is a little bit older, so they don't watch her. But she does a lot of children content. She teach your kids how to, read and talk, etc., etc. I guess there was a post where she had, where I don't know if it was a post or a video where she had prayed for all the children in Palestine. I'm hearing that she even said, save the children of Israel and whatnot. And Israel is coming after her. Israel is coming after her, calling her a terrorist, trying to get her investigated. I'm so tired of these motherfucking people, bro. I'm so tired of these motherfucking people, bro. Miss Rachel. I don't know if you guys know. If y'all can look up Miss. That lady can't hurt a fly, bro. Now, I don't know what she does in her background when the camera go off. I don't know if she, play with her nose a little bit or smoke a little weed. I don't really care. Her content is for children. She spreads love. She spreads love. Only thing I ever heard about her that was controversial is the nipple rings. She got her nipples pierced or some shit like that. That's the only thing I ever heard that was controversial about this woman. She prayed for all the children, and they coming after her. But thankfully, for everybody, thank you for everybody who stood up for Miss Rachel. Because I know there's a lot of people, right? She's like Mr. Rogers. Thank you. I know there's a lot of people out there that been doxxed by Israel or being shut down and threatened and all kind of shit. And I want to thank everybody for standing up for this woman, because she don't do nothing, bro. She don't do nothing to hurt no fucking body. I haven't seen this lady in no type of bad news, But as soon as the motherfucker say, pray for all the kids, I want all the kids to live, you know, stop the killing. That makes me a terrorist. If I tell you to stop the killing, that makes me a terrorist. Was she supposed to pray for all kids except Palestinians? Maybe so. That's how I was looking.
There are people who take time out of their day to email me, to message me, to say that they are going to stop following me, stop supporting me, because I support Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, who literally sang, "This is a prayer for all the children. This is a prayer for all the civilians. Please stop hurting them." All the children, all the kids, all the people. Miss Rachel wants them to be safe in their homes together with their loved ones. She wants them to be able to read books together, to have story time, to eat their snacks, to drink their water, to simply be. Miss Rachel wants them to be safe, to be protected, to live in a world together, hoping for a better tomorrow. That's Miss Rachel. I will always support our friend, Miss Rachel, forever. Yes. There are
Israel needs to be put down. And I'm not saying that like, you know, they need to be stopped and America need to stop dealing with them. No, I mean put down like a dog, like a vicious dog. They need to be put down with a needle. They need to be put down. They need to be killed. Because ain't no way y'all coming after educators, people who protect children and teach children. But see, that's the thing with Israel and Israeli and their government. They're so used to attacking children. This is all they know. They're so used to attacking civilians and people who actually protect and teach children. This is all they know, and this is all that they do. Israel need to be bombed until they're wiped out. I mean, every last one of them. I don't want to live by no Israeli. I don't care. I don't want them coming here. I don't want them going to other countries, fucking with those people. All of them need to go. Because everything I have heard, everything I have seen, is nothing but bad coming from out there. I just watched a video of these motherfuckers beating on this boy. Beating on this little boy. Get community service for it. They dance and watch as children are blown away. They set up lawn chairs, smoke and drink and party, while the government commits genocide. I don't want to live by no Israeli. I think they all should go. They're a danger to everything. I know motherfuckers say, oh, well, you saying that? I ain't say Jews. I did not say Jewish people. I live peacefully around Jewish people right now. This ain't got nothing to do with Jewish people. A country full of perverts and rapists, imperialists, and still got the nerve to play victim. Look at this. So as I said, I don't want them around me. What this is April 4th. A Dallas Zionist rabbi who publicly spread false claims about Hamas raping Israeli women on October 7th has been arrested for sexually abusing a teenage boy. I don't want them. I don't want none of them around me. Not my kids, not my family. I don't want them around. I'm keeping that same energy that Israelis have for the Palestinians. I'm giving them the same energy that they have for the Palestinians. All of them should go. Shit is sick. Shout out to Lex. He came on RBN with JB not too long ago. I keep on pressing that. I'm a little tired. I ain't gonna lie. I keep pressing that. And why Nick picture pop up? Why my picture can't pop up? What the fuck? Ain't even on this motherfucker.
Jasmine Crockett saying we're done picking cotton in her tone-deaf defense of immigrants is the exact same logic as Trump saying immigrants are taking black jobs. The parallel is there, and it stems from the fact both these politicians don't respect immigrant workers or the service they provide. These cotton-picking jobs are essential to life in America. But Republicans and Democrats like to justify and even crack jokes at the fact that these jobs are sometimes the most exploitative. We need politicians who see the exploitation of workers, whether that be a doctor or a farmhand, and want to put a stop to it, not justify it and designate the most exploitative job to the least protected people.
And another reminder, just because you're black doesn't mean that you're not a colonizer. Just because you're black don't mean that you're not imperialist. Doesn't mean that you're not a white supremacist. I seen that shit. I couldn't even believe she said that shit. Now, after the the Hot Wheels bullshit, I ain't even speak on that because a lot of people was like, oh, well, you can't say this and say that, blah, blah. I really don't give a fuck what people got to say about politicians. I got way worse words. I got way, you know what I'm saying? I can say some shit. But for her to say that about the workers, about the immigrants, and, oh, well, black people ain't doing it no more. Bro, first of all, that's a fucking lie. Because black people are the majority of this prison population. We are the reason. Black people are the reason why this shit's still going. With all this cheap and free labor that y'all getting from us. So all those cotton picking jobs that we're not doing anymore, that's a fucking lie. Somebody tell this dumbass bitch to shut the fuck up. She is so uneducated and so fucking nasty. I couldn't believe when she said, well, black people are not doing that shit no more. First of all, you're a fucking liar. Second of all, shut the fuck up. Saying some dumb shit like that. And this is why I call you motherfuckers white supremacists. Who the fuck say shit like that? Tell her wretched ass to shut the fuck up. Who the fuck gave her that? Who the fuck voted? That's another thing. Who the fuck voted her in? Y'all niggas are stupid, bro. Oh, well, she black. She from the hood. She must be one of us. Yeah, right. If she willing to become a politician, they not like us. They not like us. Let me see if I can find it. Share my screen.
To go around the country and educate people about what immigrants do for this country, or the fact that we are a country of immigrants.
Right.
The fact is, ain't none of y'all trying to go and farm right now. Okay, so I'm lying. Raise your hands. You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation. I know that's right. I had to.
What do y'all do with that? Hey, comrade, thank you for that $2. I appreciate that. Yes. What? That's just. I'm so lost for words. I'm so sorry, y'all. I seen that day before yesterday. I'm like, I had to replay it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, what did she just say? So you for slavery. You're for slavery. You just don't want black people doing the slave work. That don't make you no better. Oh, what, y'all don't want to do any farming. That's because they don't pay enough. If you pay me give me $25 an hour, I'll go on the farm. Pay me livable wages, I will go on the farm. Easily. I'd have been building houses and doing yard work all my fucking life. I will go on a farm. Pay me a livable wage. People ain't farming because they know ain't no money in it. And all the people who own the farms, they're greedy. They hiring immigrants and taking advantage of them. That's why I said last time. It's not about, like, yeah, people say, oh, well, farmers feed the world. But that's not necessarily true. Because who is the farmer here when the person who owns the farm don't do the grunt work? He don't do the growing. He ain't putting down no seeds. He not doing the watering. He not doing any cropping. He not picking no berries. It's the fucking workers. It's those immigrants. They keep that farm alive. Just because you got the property, don't mean you maintaining it. So who's the farmer here? The landowner or the worker? Who's actually keeping this farm going? Yes. She's saying it's okay to exploit immigrants. Yes, that's what she means. That is crazy, bro. I just can't believe it. I don't know. It's about to be hit. Who the fuck voted for her, bro? And what the fuck is wrong with? Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Y'all motherfuckers voted for Biden. I'm sorry. I forgot who y'all was. I forgot who y'all was. Y'all voted for Trump, Biden, Kamala. Y'all vote for any motherfucking thing. Y'all will vote for any fucking thing. That is ridiculous. Oh, God. I hope an immigrant run up and sock her ass. Disgusting, man. Thank you for everybody who's here so far. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's been a long fucking night. Glad to be here with you guys. Man, it's about to be. Oh, if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. Links below. Well, not links below, but links dragging below me. We're trying to do a pizza party for the homeless shelter. Trying to raise $500 today. So we can get out there tomorrow, or I guess today afternoon. If you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. Definitely appreciate it. If you follow me on Twitter, we will have updates on everything: pizza, water, receipts, and all that good stuff. I gotta drag one of my friends out. Probably gotta drag one of my friends out of the house. Let's see. This bitch ass nigga still woke. Fat ass. Still asleep. That was my best friend.
OpenAI whistleblower Suchir Balaji was shot a second time by a bullet that was missed by the autopsy that ruled his death a suicide, his parents claim. Suchir Balaji was found dead only a month after revealing OpenAI's dubious methods of training ChatGPT. But his family have paid for their own autopsy, insisting he couldn't have killed himself. They've revealed bombshell new evidence they claim will help prove he was murdered to keep him quiet, including evidence of 2 gunshots to his head, neither of them immediately fatal. They also claim there's evidence that proves he wasn't suicidal, because he was receiving job offers and planning to speak at academic events. OpenAI.
Somebody said, he received the CIA award for journalism, it seems. Steve, thank you for the $5. Hey, Ron, do you know what the pizza party total tally is right now? Let's see. I'm trying to get 500. I got it's 550, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 205. I got 255 right now. Got 255 right now. Trying to get to 500. That should cover everything we need: water, napkins, gas, help, stuff like that. But whistleblowers are dying all around this world, you guys. Not just Boeing. Whistleblowers are. I think that was a whistleblower for AI program, ChatGPT. It's kind of fucked up that people got to lose their lives, but we got to make sure that we keep our eyes and ears on a lot of these people. A lot of people gonna end up dead, bro. Like a lot of people gonna A lot of people gonna start blowing a whistle. A lot of people gonna start losing their livelihoods. It's gonna be hard. The fuck? If Camilla was president, we would be at brunch. Oh God, I hate liberals, bro. I don't think there's nothing in the world I hate more than liberals. I think I hate them more than conservatives. Giorgio, thank you for that $30. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $30. Torch, the pizza party. Let me share my screen with you guys on this story. I know a couple of guys must have seen this already, but this is April 5th. After the arrival of new reinforcements, the total number of U.S. forces in the Middle East have now reached over 300,000 personnel, including both combat and administrative units. Excuse me. 300,000 motherfuckers in there. And it's like, it makes sense when you think about it, because who's actually going to fight Iran? Like, how many people is it out there in Israel? Like a couple of million, like 5 to 9 million. That's not enough. That's not enough. Iran can just play the numbers game and just send a whole bunch of numbers at you and obliterate you guys. Like, you don't have enough firepower, and you don't have enough people who's actually warriors. Like, I know they like to say, well, everybody has to be a part of the IDF, everybody has to be a part of the IOF, but nobody actually has the balls to be a fucking warrior or a soldier. It don't take. You can't put regular civilians in these roles and think that they're gonna be mighty. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to fighting Syria, they're getting their asses kicked. They're getting their asses whooped. When it comes to fighting people with actual militaries and armies and firepower, they're getting their asses cooked. So who's going to be the people who's going to go out there? It's going to be Americans. Who's going to be the army who's going to go out there mercenaries? It's going to be American soldiers. It's going to be American soldiers, dog. Dude. That's like a couple of bombs. You can get rid of them niggas. Yeah, they're not going to be able to survive this, but I hope they do go to war with Iran. I'm not going to lie. I would like to see Israel wiped off of the map of the earth. I would like it better if we didn't have to deal with these type of people on the earth. They are psychotic and they need to be taken care of as soon as possible. And know that it's not a threat. That is just a dream. I am not going to do anything myself. I don't have any power. If I could, I would join the army, and I would. If I could, I would join China's army. I will join Iran's army. I will join any army that's going against the U.S. government and Israel's military and the American military might that we have over here. I will join any army that is fighting Americans and Israel. So I don't think yes, Israel don't have the right to exist. I don't think that they should be here. I wholeheartedly believe that the world is worse with Israelis on here, and if we can do anything we can take them out, I would. I know motherfuckers, oh, Rome, you're gonna go back to jail. Oh shit, hold on. I'm tripping. I know I missed the Oh, nope, I didn't. I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm for a one-state solution. I don't care about that shit. People say, "Oh, well, two-state solution." I'm like, you're a coward. Anybody who come to you with that two-state solution shit is a coward, and they're lying to you. They don't believe in a two-state solution, because a two-state solution, first of all, Israel is not a state. It's not a real country. They shouldn't be there. They are occupying. They are an occupying force, and they should not be there. I don't believe that Palestine should be should be able to give up their land for occupying force. I don't believe that at all. I believe Israel should get the fuck on. I believe Israelis should go back to Europe. I believe they should go back to where they came from. New York, Denver, Maine, California, the UK, go back home. The sun is literally killing y'all out there. I don't know why are y'all still. The sun is literally killing y'all. Why the fuck is y'all out there, bro? Go home. Germany, go the fuck home. Damn right. All power to the people. How I pronounce that? Ryan? Thank you for the $10. I appreciate that, man. Much love, much love. Man. We don't want any more Zionists. Hey, look. It's either we got to deal with them here or we let them take advantage of children out there in Palestine. Yeah, because they don't supposed to be out there. They don't supposed to be out there. That's what the fuck they get. Catching them motherfucking skin cancers. Shit, I would. Let me not say that because my girlfriend just beat cancer, but still. Oh shit. Hold on, where the fuck was that damn video? I wanted to show you guys so I get up out of here. It's about to be 3 o'clock. God damn. My girl probably like, nigga, you shut the fuck up. Probably can hear me all the way upstairs. Cheryl, you watching the show? You still woke? I ain't see her comment yet. She might be asleep. Damn it, I can't find that fucking video. It's getting on my nerve now. Oh, like I said, protest permits. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Thought I was tripping. What's it? How the fuck all these tabs get open? What the fuck is going on? We're going to end this stream with Kwame True. What the fuck? Bruh. I apologize. Here we go. Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. Steven, thank you for the 166 and 11 cent USD. Appreciate y'all. I think we reached the goal. I think so. Now let's see, because PayPal be tripping sometimes, y'all. Let's see if they gave me all the money. Okay. We got it. We got it. Because sometimes they be like, oh, we're putting it on hold. I remember I had like $5,000 trapped in PayPal for like 3 months. I had to threaten their ass. I was like, I'm about to leave. It was like, oh, no. Like, yeah, I'm about to leave. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. But let's end the stream with Kwame True. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for everybody coming out. I might start doing more of these late night streams, bro, because I know a lot of y'all niggas be up. I know y'all be up. Y'all ain't doing shit. Sitting there playing with yourself. We should be getting disciplined for revolution. You sitting there flicking your bean when you should be getting mean. You sitting there jerking off.
Lies all the time. Some people think it lies some of the time, but it lies all of the time. And in lying, it has an attempt to make us think that in the 60s we were an organized people and everything was all right. We were not organized. We were a mobilized people. Thus are we to get a heavy lesson from the 60s. The lessons must be clear. A mobilized people, really, an instinctive people, a spontaneous people who struggle like animals. Even if we take the example of Miami, we can see it clearly here. In Miami, we're oppressed just like we are everywhere else. But we wait until an outside force provokes us into action. Everywhere you will see us, it is always an outside force that provokes the African masses into action, even on the campus here. I told some brothers the other day, you want to organize all the African students on the campus? I can do it overnight. All I got to do is write a filthy sign, derogatory against them, put them on the campus. Next day, they all come to the meeting. And one of the errors that must be corrected, a people struggling for their freedom cannot depend upon an external force to push them into motion. They must have an internal dynamism of their own. Consequently, the African masses, in drawing lessons from the 60s, must come clearly to understand that they must have a dynamism in their hands to tell them when to attack the enemy, how to attack the enemy, and where to carry their struggle. Thus, the 60s must come to be qualified from a mobilized struggle to an organized struggle. We say they fight like animals. You back an animal up against the wall, and the animal, even a rabbit, will come out striking at you until you back up. Thus, Africans, once provoked, come out striking wildly, as they do in Miami. The police retreat, give them some concessions, they sit down, and then the police comes back with more.
This motherfucker was ahead of his time, bro. Kwame True was ahead of his time, bro. We lost some great leaders, dog. It is just so sad, man. It's just so fucking sad, man. Kwame True, rest in peace. But he's right. You know, if you want to get people riled up, rile them up. Sometimes it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at all these things. Look at all the shit going on right now. Especially with the young man who asked that, the other young man at the racing track. What's going on right now? You got a lot of you know, conservative, racist white people talking about all this and that, blah, blah. He should be in prison. He should get killed. He should do this. He should do that. And what that did was it got the black people looking like, hold on, what the fuck? Oh, no. And people came together and they raised, what, like 300,000 for the boy? They raised like 300,000. He's not wrong. Because sometimes we can just be sitting by and then see some shit happen, or you know what I'm saying, see some shit happen and be like, what the fuck? And then you see what's going on. You see all these Nazis and all these fucking white supremacists talking shit about the boy, and they raising money for the other person family, even though everybody, the eyewitnesses is out there saying that they tried to jump him, he was protecting himself, etc., etc. It got the black people up, and it was like, hey, we got to take care of ourselves, we got to take care of our people, take care of our community, and make sure that he has representation, make sure he has a good lawyer that he can pay for and get the best representation that money can buy. So this is why I love Kwame True, man, because it is so true, man. It is so true. Sometimes niggas just be sitting by, letting shit go on, and don't even think about nothing until the outside forces make us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they make us come together as a community, and not even just black people. There's a lot of white people out there, showing love for him. A lot of white people out there donating to him. Make sure he has representation, but that's still the white people and the brown people who have solidarity with the black and African Americans here in America. So it's just great to see that people actually pushing back, people actually getting making sure that that boy get the right help that they need. But he's right, and I hate that he's right. Like, it kind of sucks that people just can't get their shit together and just continue to do this. Like, this don't have to be a one-time thing. It shouldn't take a death or to see people struggling or to see people getting knocked down for us to lift them up. We should always do this. We should always continue to do this, and until we don't have to do it anymore. But it's crazy, man. I love you guys. We raised the money that we needed for tomorrow, y'all. This was a lovely stream. Talked about Scott Ritter, talked about China. You guys are loving people. I can't do this without you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you have done. Thank you for everything that you helped me with. All the people that you have helped me help. It's just it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Before you go, please like, share, subscribe. I will be back tomorrow after the pizza party. I will have updates on my Twitter. If you follow me, my Twitter is Rome from 6 Mile. I think that's the letter 6. Let me make sure. Yep, Rome from 6 Mile, 6 MILE. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are beautiful. You're strong. You deserve the world. Much solidarity. Please take care and make sure you don't masturbate tonight. No, I'm playing. Make sure y'all take care of each other, man, because we all we got.